All right, so Fat Joe has been hit with a 20 million civil RICO lawsuit. Wow, this is new to me, man. Civil RICO lawsuit. So basically, they want money. They're not really looking for justice. So allegedly, money laundering, recording sex acts. Whoa, yeah, that's deep though. And PPP scam. I remember. I think Fat Joe went to jail before for taxes. He didn't pay his taxes, so he went to jail at least for 4 months, if I'm not mistaken. So, hey, Joe's from the streets. So, man, I feel like we are in the Me Too movement of the Hollywood version. I don't know if the Illuminati now they do have like a new manager who's just reporting everybody to HR. So if 5 minutes late, hey man, he has been late. You haven't clocked in at the right time, you miss a payment, something happened to you, like you called, no sick, no show. Like the new manager just reporting to everybody, man. But this is better than 260 million lawsuit that Taylor Perry has. But anyhow, it's never better. 20 mil, it's a lot of money. I never seen my bank account even having like 100,000 at once. All right, so you gotta go through like 401k, like too much. But 20 mil, I can just imagine. Yo, the way them lawsuit has been dropping, yo, you might think like it's pouring outside. It's like somebody's pressing the button behind closed doors that we don't know. It's like they're not playing with nobody. Like they got mad. Like they're like, shit, we're gonna report everybody. They're gonna do some time. This is very serious, but let me just go through those lawsuit. Let me read it here, right? So the guy used to be Fat Joe right hands, Hypeman, pretty much. So Terrence Dixon, that's his name. All right, let me see if I started from the jump. Okay. All right, so this is the beginning. It says that Fat Joe is accused of running a criminal enterprise that exploited his former hype man creatively, financially, and physically. So it was a hype man creatively, financially, and psychologically. Okay, running a criminal enterprise. Yeah, that's serious though. Criminal, that's not a good thing. That's the same as Diddy pretty much. All right, so let me continue. So it says that Terrence Dixon, the longtime right-hand man to Fat Joe, has officially filed a 20 million civil RICO lawsuit against the Bronx rapper in federal court, alleging years of exploitation, fraud, and abuse under what he calls the Cartagena enterprise. Okay. The complaint filed Thursday, June 19th, accuses Fat Joe of orchestrating a criminal operation involving forced labor. All right, forced labor. Okay, forced labor, sexual coercion, financial fraud, and witness intimidation. That's a RICO, but it's a civil RICO case. Would it, like, do people go to jail for civil RICO case? Let me see. Man, I'm going to do my research because I got to learn too. So what is the difference? What is the difference between a civil RICO case and criminal RICO case? I gotta learn this, man. I have no idea. So the primary difference between civil and criminal RICO cases lies in their purpose, the purpose and parties involved. Criminal RICO cases are brought by the government, federal prosecutors, I can see, to punish individuals for racketeering activity, while civil RICO cases are lawsuits filed by private parties seeking compensation or damages caused by racketeering. In a sense, one is about punishment and the other is about compensation. Okay, I see. So you will now be punished for the civil RICO case. Okay. Okay, okay. I just learned something new. So let me go back to the article. Close it. All right, let me continue. So Fadjo employed persistent verbal abuse. Okay, Fadjo employed persistent verbal abuse, threats of physical violence, erratic and insufficient payment, manipulation, control over travel and accommodations, and continuous humiliation. Dixon claimed. Okay, Dixon claimed. Collectively, these coercive tactics resulted in chronic emotional and physical distress, profound anxiety, and severe trauma that continue to affect Dixon to this day. Wow. Okay. I mean, I hope you're just telling the truth, though. If you're just doing it for money, which we know he is, but that's just fucked up. But hey, man, people do anything for money, and especially nowadays, man. The economy ain't doing that well, so people gonna find ways to make money. Dixon claims he worked for over 16 years as a hype man, ghostwriter, background vocalist, and security detail, yet was denied credits, royalty, and compensation for his creative contributions. According to the lawsuit, Dixon alleges he helped write and perform on several songs, including "Congratulations," "Ice Cream," and "Money Over Biatch," but was systematically erased from royalty records and publishment rights. He says Fajo and his team submitted falsified contract and backdated split sheets to BMI and ASAP Escape to diverse royalties and conceal Dixon ownership. Right. So the complaint names several of Fajo's close associates as co-defendant, including Pistol Pete, Torres, Richard Rich Player, Joe Sprites, and Erica Juliana Morera. Okay. He also targets corporate entities such as Sneaker Addict, Touring LLC, Slates Incorporation, and Rock Nation. Okay, well, what does not Rock Nation has to do with this? Which Dixon says played a role in concealing his work and facilitating the alleged misconduct. Ooh, I think Dixon has been like watching Diddy's trial, because the way this lawsuit is filed, at least he's not doing like criminal, it's civil, so he just wants some money. But they're probably gonna settle behind closed doors because he financially, I believe Dixon ain't doing that good. He's not doing that well, so he's in a serious debt right now. He needs some money. All right, so Dixon accuses the group of violating the Trafficking Victim Protection Acts and the racketeering influenced and corrupt organization RICO. Okay, I see. So I think, honestly, just you saying that he was doing sexual acts with underage girls, asking them to get a BBL, right? Because one of the documents that I read was saying that. I'm like, first, although it's civil, but it's like you giving the feds some materials to do a digging into. All right, they might think like, okay, all right, maybe this Joe nigga been doing some crazy shit. We gonna raid the house, or we gonna start investigating. So although it's civil, but you putting your man out there though. Come on, unless you really did it. But I know most of those celebrities, Diddy is not the only one. A lot of them kind of do the same shit because they are worshiping the same devil, if I can say it that way. I can put it that way. All right. So they party at the same places. So they pretty much like the same shit. Cause the shit they've been doing, those are not like regular kinky shit. Those are demonic shit. So it seems like they just been pissing those high haps people, and now they're just pressing our button. Maybe somebody's behind this lawsuit. They're like, yo, you gonna get paid, but we just wanna hit this nigga pockets a little bit. We just wanna shake him a little bit so he knows who we are. All right, you get paid. See what you're gonna say. Whatever he settles with, like you want to settle with, it's okay. Just take it, and then we go from there. We take care of that. All right. It's a possibility. I might be wrong. I'm just thinking out loud. All right. So these are the text messages. All right. So the first one was like, was a FOH with that shit. I've been waiting. I guarantee it won't be how you think it's going to go down, nigga. Please, how many times I watch you freeze? Chiquita, nigga, you will get dragged. You know what's up. Never all truth. It's going to keep going and going and going. But be very careful. We let you leave. I am you want to see. Okay, son of right, homie. What you thought? I'm so scared of you niggas. Okay, don't you ever forget in your life. Percy ain't here. Everyone is outside. Me too. Okay, those text messages has nothing to do with some Rico case shit. So, but they just put it there. I thought that was some juicy shit. So Dixon also alleges unjust enrichment, fraud, money laundering, and intentional infliction of emotional distress under New York and Florida law. Among the most disturbing claims are allegations of sexual coercion. Dixon says he was forced into sex acts under threat of abandonment in foreign country, often while being monitoring or recorded. Bro, okay, Dixon, to me, let me see if I can find this guy's picture. Dixon, so you are a grown-ass man, right? Fat Joe is your homie. Y'all been friends for a long time. So if Fat Joe is your boy like that, and you guys are that close, so the only one can intimidate you in the team should be Fat Joe. Nobody else. So you gonna tell me that I want to see this guy's picture. So is this the Dixon with the Fat Joe, or there's another Terrence Dixon here? It's too many Dixon. I don't even know. Let me see. Dixon, Fat Joe. Dixon. Who's that Dixon nigga? Okay. But Dixon doesn't seem to be a young man. He's probably in his 40, I would assume. So I can find Dixon, Fat Joe's friends. Hypeman. Alright, Dixon, where are you, Dixon? Okay, Dixon is I can't find Dixon. Who's Terrence Dixon? Oh, this is Dixon here. Guys, I found Dixon. This is him. Okay, Dixon doesn't look like he's a child. All right? So, Dixon looks like he's an adult. So, y'all traveled, y'all went to a different country, and then you saying that he forced you to have sex that you didn't want to have sex. That you didn't want. My bad. And then he said that if you don't clap them cheeks, you're going to stay over here. You're not coming back with me. First, I don't know what you mean, like what he meant by that, because as a grown-ass man, Dixon looks like a grown-ass man. No nigga gonna tell him, like, force me to do something that I don't want to do. This is not like a Diddy Cassie situation. These are like two niggas. No nigga gonna tell me that, yo, bro, if you don't do it, unless they're forcing to kill me. But if the punishment will be like, yo, you gonna say here because I know I'm going to have my passport. And at this point, even though I'm traveling with him, I should be able to have my money in my bank account somehow. So if the nigga trying to disrespect me, because that's fucking disrespectful for you to tell me to have sex with somebody I don't want to have sex with. So if a nigga tells me that, I'll be like, nigga, you know what? F you. I can't go. I buy my own ticket. I'll go back to the States and forget about me. So unless I'm just like missing something, because to me, it does not make sense at all. It does not make sense at all. As a grown-ass man, no, another man cannot tell you like, yo, if you don't do this, you're not coming. Bro, unless you're putting a gun in my head, yeah, but bro, you probably wanted to clap them chicks too. You're in a different country, like you're like, damn, and you know Fat Joe gonna pull up some fine-ass bitches. You're fucking 9s and 10s. You probably wanted to smash too, though. So maybe find something else, but you gotta prove it that. Listen, I know Joe probably did some crazy shit too. Like I said, they all kind of the same. Joe ain't innocent, but I'm like, bro, it does not make sense. This not like a child. We cannot believe everything these people are saying in them lawsuit about celebrities. Yes, a lot of them are messed up, but not everything they're being accused of are legit. Some of them are just like false. People just want some smoke. People looking for attention. People trying to make the case heavy, if I can put it that way. It's believable. Like juicy. That's what they want. So for Dixon to this one, I asked him for 20 million. Working closely on tours and sharing in the energy of live performances. He also known in the music world as Population One. Is better known among electronic music fans for his minimal techno beats based on Detroit. Dixon has carve a niche of himself. Okay, he's a musician too. But yeah, I mean, the lawsuit just like, bro, is that him? No, that's not him. So this Dixon here, let me see. This Dixon here. All right, guys. Honestly, yeah, I think the Illuminati they got a new manager. He ain't playing around. You know, he's putting everybody on blast. And they gotta be careful because things are getting just like out of control. It's like every month, every 2 months, we have somebody, Diddy, Shannon Sharp, and you know, Tyler Perry, something in my eyes. What's who got? Now we got this one. Like, there's always something. There's always something, man. But this is something that you should take a little serious. But yeah, that's all I had to say, man. That's all I had to say. Thank you for stopping by. Other than that, man, I'll catch you next time. All right. Peace out, family. Take care.